Okay, it's Jay Kim from the Oregon Surf Perch Fishing Club. It is Friday, October 17th at 9:50 a.m. I'm here with Nick Armstrong, one of the three Stooges, and this is Jeff Hale, who is part of the club, and I helped him catch his first perch at the last ODFW workshop that I held at Ona Street, and we ended up going to Curtis. So we're here at Wade Creek. I want to say energy's about 650, and it's about 55 degrees. There's a slight misting, and it's pretty pleasant because there's no wind. But man, catch conditions look really good today. So I always go talk to people on the surf, even if I don't know them. It's just one of the things I like to do. Morning. How are you? Pretty good. You belong to the Perch Club?
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Nate.
What's your name?
Nate.
Nate? What's your last name, Nate?
Wilson.
Wilson. I don't remember you posting, but I'm here with these two other guys, and we get fish. How long have you been here?
Just third cast.
Third cast? Had any bites yet?
No.
Okay. So generally we're going to start here and then head up north. But if we start catching fish, I'll wave to you, or you can stick with us. It's really up to you.
I'll probably wander around. Is it like a meetup here right now? Or?
No. There's just three of us that are friends that that decided to fish today.
Oh, right on.
And so when we just invited everyone on the club, I actually posted on the club we'd be here, and you're welcome to join us. But
no, I've tried like 3 different spots this morning. I haven't caught nothing yet.
Okay, but yeah, south I haven't been doing so well this year, but north we did well a couple of times. But hey, if you look in my back, see the bass emblem? That's a Velcro flap. If you lift it up, there's some weights in there. You can have a couple. These are called claw weights.
Yeah,
and
I've seen them, but I kind of forgot.
Okay, yeah, no problem at all.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. And like it's part of the club, so that's the benefit of belonging to the club. You know, try to read the waves and look for the dark green ones that are crashing.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right, man. Good luck. All right. So Nate happened to be a member of the club, so I always introduce myself to people in the surf, just in case they're club members, and get to know them, and then try and help them catch fish by having them watch us. Because if we get fish, then I start waving everybody up. Oh, I forgot. So high tide is about in an hour, maybe 45 minutes. Yeah, more like 45 minutes now. It's a 6.7 high tide, or 6.5. I forget now. And it's over 6 feet though. And low tide was this morning about 3:30, and it was a point. I think it was a 0.5. So total swing is about 6.7 in about 7 hours. So it's going to be going out about a foot an hour. So I'm expecting things to change pretty rapidly. Okay, so just surveying things. Good crashing waves out there, but it's really shallow here. And it's really shallow there too. So we'll see. But usually I always let Nick find the fish. Oh, so he's using clams today, because sand shrimp, because it was too high a tide to pump sand shrimp, and everybody seemed like they were out of shrimp in Newport. So I'm using worms, and Jeff is using worms. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, so this is my first cast. I'm getting silver bites, but hey, at least I got a bite on my first cast. This is still my this is still my first cast. I think I got a tiny one. Man, energy is higher than 600 today for sure. Yeah, it's a silver. It's on the top natural. Hey Jeff! Oh, and here comes Thong. So 3 Stooges back together again. Okay. Oh, I think Nick just had a bite too. So at least we got one first cast, so that's a good sign. But it was all tiny bites. All my bites have been real small. So I have fished with Thong and Nick the most out of anybody in the coast since I moved here. How you doing, dude?
No thanks, I'm almost drove home.
Huh?
I almost drove home, no sand shrimp.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Did you? But no. Did you get sand shrimp?
No.
Oh, Nick's got lots of clams.
I got clams.
You got
the
clams?
South Beach Market.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just got a small silver, so we're just getting small bites.
Okay.
So, but that was my first cast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So the thing about Nick is that he's willing to go much further into the surf than I am, but he's got really strong legs and good balance. He just finished the Portland Marathon, and plus he's like, I want to say like in his late 30s or early 30s, I can't remember now, but that's why I stay much further up the beach than what he does. Okay, so Thong tried to go find sand shrimp in Newport, and he ended up buying clams and cocktail shrimp to try. But both these guys are normally sand shrimp users, so they're fishing non-optimally for them. So we're just moving more north as we go along. Just see how it goes. And it is now about half an hour to high tide. So I got my fish on my first cast. This is my second cast. So I met Nick, and then I met Thong. And I met them both at Wade Creek, and I fished with them separately. And then I brought us all three together, and that's when we started calling ourselves the Three Stooges. But we have fished quite a bit together, and it's always fun to hang out with these guys. And you know, and they usually know how to catch fish much better than I do. But again, they use sand shrimp, so that's a big advantage using real bait. The reasons why Nick and Thong are real successful is that they move around even more than I do. So they're always looking to scout the waves, and you know, they do the same thing I do, but they're just willing to walk further distances. North took about 3 or 4 casts, and I don't see the surf changing anywhere where it's really shallow, and it takes you a long ways to get out there, and even then it's pretty shallow. So we're splitting up. Nick's continuing to go north. I decided to come back south. Thong is way south now, and I'm just going back to the place where I got my silver. See how it goes. Maybe the redtails are coming in with tide coming up, and it is now about 15 minutes before high tide. So this is a very persistent fish. Either that, I got him hooked and it's really small, but I don't think so. But I've been getting bites now for about the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 seconds. So it's been pretty, so whatever silver is biting, it's been pretty consistent. And but I could tell those again, they're just small bites. The reasons we all three of us agreed to meet today was today is like the last best fishing day in the next 12 days, and winter energy is starting to build up. There's like an 18,000 energy day, which is insane, coming up. But there's quite a few days that are 3, 4, 5, 6,000 energy in the next 12 days. So this is like going to be the only opportunity to surf perch in the near future. And man, conditions can't be much better, other than I wish it was deeper and wish we were getting more action. But conditions are actually pretty pleasant because it was kind of wet this morning. But the moisture has gone away now. So Thong went way south, and he's walking back now, and what that generally means that he didn't have any success down there. You know, so that's all you can do on days like this, is just keep moving around and hope you can find the fish. So we've been fishing 45 minutes now. This is like about my cast 7 or 8. I just got another silver bite, but I've got bites, silver bites on like 3 or 4 of my casts, you know, about half of them. And I'm leaving my casts in extra long because as it's really shallow, what I wait for is the surge of waves to come up where it raises the water level, and that's when I pulls the fish in. But I'm still getting silver bites. But anyway, I don't know if you can see my rod, but anyway, just, you know, that's all you can do. So I'm playing content with silver bites today. I said he had no bites down south. He says the water is deeper, but no action. And then he said Nick texted our group that he got a big bite down there about 5 minutes ago. So I think we're all going to head down there. So I'm still getting silver bites here, but I'd rather get a bigger bite. But action's pretty consistent. If I stayed here, I could get a bite on every cast. Okay. Last time I came north, I got blanked. Let's try it again. You never know. It is now high tide. So this is what I mean by letting my rig sit down there a little bit longer and let the water level come up. You can see it was really shallow, and then as the subsequent waves come up, the water level rises, I don't know, maybe a foot and a half. And that's again where I'm letting my rig sit down a little bit longer to let the water levels come up. Yeah, I just try small things, you know, when I'm not getting any action. And, you know, it doesn't always work, but what do they say? If you keep doing the same thing and expect a different result, then you're stupid. So I try not to be too stupid, although I'm pretty stupid. I just had a decent silver bite. I actually still might have it. Let's take a look. I don't think so. I thought I had it hooked because I could feel it fight for a little bit. So that's the first action I've had on the north side today. Said he just had like 3 bites on his last cast. So I'm guessing the silvers are active up here now. Because like I say, last time I came up here, I got 0. This is Jeff's 3rd time fishing. First time was at the ODFW workshop, and then he said he went by himself, didn't have any luck. So today's the 3rd time he's been surf fishing, and I believe he's only got 1 at the ODFW workshop. So I'd like to see him get another fish today. So I'm getting consistent silver bites now. So 2 casts, maybe 3, but at least the last 2 casts I've gotten silver bites. And again, they're just not 1 or 2 and they're gone. They're sticking around, trying to get to the bait. I'm surprised I haven't hooked another one, because some of the bites have been pretty aggressive. Jeff said he just got a pretty big bite. So maybe bite window's opening up now that high tide's passed. I mean that I let my rig sit, because you can see the water coming in now and how low it is outgoing, and now you can see it has probably about a 2 foot, maybe 1.5 to 2 foot depth with another wave coming in. So that's the reason why I let my rig sit down there and try to let the water come up to my rig, and hopefully it pulls in the fish. But again, you know, I'm just guessing like everybody else does. Silver got my top bait finally. So first time I'm having to rebait since I started. Okay, so Nick said he had a big bite about 10 minutes ago, and after that he hasn't had anything. So I'm gonna head back down to where I was getting my silver bites, and Jeff he thinks a redtail bite. Okay, so I'm just gonna try here. But man, it sure is a nice day to be fishing. I mean, it's a little moist, but at least it's not raining, and it's really comfortable. There's no wind. Wish we could get further down to cast, but you know, you can't have everything. Nothing like standing in the water on a nice day to fish. Okay, just had my first decent bite. I'm pretty sure that was a redtail, but I'm not 100% sure. But it definitely bent my rod. Second fish. Can't tell. It's either a big silver or a tiny red. No, it's oh, let's see. Oh, it's a tiny red. Right? Yeah, it's a tiny red. On the top natural. All right. See, I thought I felt a decent bite, but I'm sure the bite I got was bigger than this fish. This is tiny. All right. Hopefully the bite window's opening up. Well, it was tiny, but at least I got a redtail today. Because this is probably going to be one of the few times you're going to be able to go out with surf conditions getting nasty. So it's nice not to get skunked on my last day out. Okay, so Nick's coming back from way north, so obviously he didn't have any luck up there. So, hey, I got a small redtail just now, and I got a real good bite just before that. Hang on. Okay, so I think I got my 3rd fish. Let's see if it's a redtail. Might be a small one. It actually might be a redtail because my line was pretty far out there. It's definitely fighting better now too. What is it? Well, yeah. Hey, Thong, here. Okay, this is a decent one. Oh, it's on the camo too. Oh shit. Oh, you got it? Want me to hold your rod? Jeff left too soon, man, because I would have given it to him. He wanted to have one. Okay, so that was on the middle camo. Oh, my top naturals. Oh, my bottom red is gone. So all my baits are gone. So yeah, let's hope this is the bite window opening up. I haven't had that happen in a long time where all 3 baits are gone. Well, that was a decent fish. I didn't measure it. I should have measured it, but the difference is when I was getting my silver bites, they were really close. That time, the redtail was way out there. I mean, like I say, I've gotten 2 redtails in the last 3 casts, and I had 2 really decent bites, including that one. Okay, back to fishing. So that's my 3rd fish, and I tell you, it's very rare. I outfish Thong and I outfish Nick, because they usually kick my ass. But there's certain days when I just get lucky, and it doesn't happen very often though. Today's one of those days. At least so far, you never know. Things could change. So again, I'm using my technique of letting it sit for an extra long time to let the waves come in, and maybe that's bringing the fish in. But I'm hoping the bite window's opening up right now. I'm getting bites right now. And again, I'm getting bites way out there versus real close by like I was before with the silvers. The last 10 minutes, conditions are really changing. A lot of the crashing waves that were there just like 10 minutes ago are no longer there. And now it's really shallow before you can get out to some decent waves. Right? Anyway, that's just what happens as tide changes, you know. Anyway, so that's just what happens as tide changes and, you know, water level will recede and go up. Well, I'm still getting bites. Last 2 casts had bites. Well, there you go. Got another one just now. Bloody's gone. Oh, no, it's my top natural. Fishing for about an hour and 35 minutes now. I'm guessing I got in about, I don't know, 10 casts maybe. I quit counting. But anyway, got 3 fish. Had multiple bites on many of the casts, except they were just silvers. So they were just little tiny ones. But got 2 redtails today, so I'm a happy camper. I think Thong only got 1 silver, and I don't think Nick just pulled in a fish yet. But again, they didn't have sand shrimp like they normally do. But anyway, I think I'm just going to fish for about another 10 minutes and call it quits. So I'm still getting pretty aggressive silver bites, but I think I'm going to call it quits here. Take about a couple more casts. I think I'm going to move down toward the creek, because the waves look a little bit better there. But man, it's really, I don't know if you can see, but it's really shallow. See my rod too? See my rod? Do I have it? No. But you can see how aggressive the bite is. So after that aggressive bite, my top natural and my middle camo are gone. I was getting aggressive silver bites. I'm gonna start fishing my way back to the parking lot. I already told Thong I'm leaving. I'm gonna go tell Neil. You getting any bites?
Getting silvers like up close.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting silvers on every cast. But I'm just gonna take a couple more casts and then leave, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing. That's what Tom said you were gonna do, so I just figured I'd cast and walk.
Okay. So I was just asking Nick what kind of action he got today, and he said he got like 3 big bites, 2 or 3 big bites. But like me, most of his bites were silvers that were close by. The conditions look really non-optimal right now. You can see how shallow it is, and the big crashing waves are pretty far out. And again, you got to stand at the beach today, because it's definitely higher than 600. Thong thinks it's closer to 800, but I think it's even higher than 800, because we've been standing on beach quite a bit today. Anyway, a couple more casts, and I think that's going to be it for the 3 Stooges today. So we've been fishing for 2 hours now. We all had silver bites, a lot of silver bites. Thong got 1 silver. Nick got skunked today. And I pulled in 2 redtails and a silver. I actually thought the bite window was going to open up, because I got the 2 redtails within 3 casts, and I had one other decent bite. But after I got my big redtail, there was no action. But anyway, Thong, Nick, and I call ourselves the 3 Stooges. I haven't fished with these guys in a bit, and I've also fished with these 2 guys the most out of anybody on the club. We probably go out, what, 6 times a year, maybe more. Yeah. So anyway, it was just a fun time fishing with these guys. You only got that 1 silver, right, Thong? It was slow today, huh?